How do you like this music there, Vasco?
Pling, pling, pling.
It's pretty good, right?
Pling, pling. It's not bad.
I like it.
Yeah,
let's see what the chicken has to say for itself.
Alright. Oh, did you want to leave? Yeah, no, it's like the same as always. I'm with you, though. I feel like... Don't push too hard. You know what he should say? You know what they should have had him say?
What's that?
Like, Nintendo's always been, like, really kind of obnoxious about, like, building in these warnings to their consoles that are like, you should, like, get up and stretch and go outside and play sometimes. Right. Like, they should have him do one of those, like, pre-recorded, like, Nintendo things. It's sort of like, remember to always, like, spend 15 minutes away from your video games.
Alright, so this... Oh, come on, really?
I can never gauge. That is much shorter than I was expecting there.
Well, now we know.
Right? Aren't you excited?
Any minute now.
Come on, guys.
Good enough. And down. This way.
Other way. That's what I meant. Down.
So the other piece of heart is in this room.
Ooh, not in the Shrine of the Silver Monkey?
Well, not in this room, but in
Oh, did you hear that they're making a TV, or like a, I think it's a TV movie. They're making a movie, and they're getting Kirk Fogg, which is super confusing, because I feel like you do one or the other. You make it a movie, and it's just like a movie, or you revive the show, and you get Kirk Fogg.
Right.
Like, it seems weird to do the combination of the two.
I agree.
I'm not sure that I understand what's happening.
I gotta go back in that room. There's a room.
We have to go back, Kate? We have to go back.
What?
I've explained it's Lost.
Oh.
I should make you watch, like, all of Lost.
God, please don't.
I was thinking of, I feel like I've heard a lot of references to Alias lately, and it's been like 1,000 years since I've watched Alias.
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, right. It's, like, one of his first. And so I was thinking, like, today, like, I should go back and, like, watch a bunch of J.J. Abrams stuff. I just watched through Fringe. But then I was thinking, like, God, it'll take forever to get through Lost. It's like 1,000 seasons. Oh, yeah.
Why?
So you never watched Lost, and you never watched Alias, I assume, either?
No, I didn't.
Alias is pretty good. It was one of the first, like, big, like, spy shows. Because, you know, like, nowadays, like, everything's a fucking spy show.
Right.
But, like, I feel like Alias was really one of the first, you know, since, like, the actual dawn of spy shows, like Man from U.N.C.L.E. and shit like that. Which, by the way, I've been watching, like, super retro Man from U.N.C.L.E. with my family.
Oh, yeah?
That show's awesome. It's very sexist, though.
Oh, I believe it.
It's funny how incremental, like, you know, we talk about how, like, you know, we're still working on these issues, you know, like, sexism and racism. But, like, it really does, like, television, I feel like, really reflects the incremental nature of that change. Because you go back, like, not that far, and, like, shit seems, like, crazy inappropriate that was, like, totally fine.
Right.
I remember the first time I had watched MacGyver in a long time, like, damn, that show was sexist. That show is crazy sexist. It is not as sexist as Man from U.N.C.L.E., but it was much more sexist than I remembered it being.
I believe it.
Oh, I get it. So it teaches you to use the trough, and then you throw one in the trough. Don't you love the throwing mechanic, for God's sake?
Oops.
You might even like it more than I do.
There we go, motherfucker. So, I think...
Oh, I get... Yeah, because there's that other alcove, right? And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, nothing shows up in the alcove, right?
Yep, there's another alcove.
There
it is. Piece of heart. Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. You know, the current I forget if I mentioned it. The current season of Once Upon a Time is doing Hades, which was originally James Woods.
How's that?
They have a guy doing it who's okay but not amazing. So far, I'm liking it better than most seasons of Once Upon a Time, but I'm really waiting for them to demonstrate the way in which they've chosen to fuck it up, because that's pretty much what they do.
Okay.
I was really excited about the Neverland season, and that sort of went nowhere.
Oh, that's sad. These respawn.
They do.
By the way, in case
I was actually expecting you to notice that when you got hit the first time, but
nope. It
took two.
Go up. Yes. I'm so legit at this.
I really like Once Upon a Time. It's a really stupid show, but I like it a lot.
There's a lot of shows in the world.
There
now.
are. It's really hard to make time for... It's hard to strike the balance of, like, which ones are worth your time. Especially for me, because, like, I just want to watch all of them.
Right.
Like, if I could just professionally, like, watch a bunch of TV shows, like, I would. Because I'd be super good at it.
Have you tried Supergirl?
No! They just did a Flash crossover episode, which I forgot to TiVo. I was really mad at myself for.
But you did do Flash.
I really like Flash. I've watched a little bit of Arrow. I haven't really given it a real chance, but I'm not a huge fan of what I've seen so far. I heard really good things about Supergirl, and the Flash crossover seemed like a good reason to give it a shot. I really like the Flash, though.
So, like, the trailer for Supergirl, which is basically, like, the entire first episode.
Yeah, no, I know the one you're talking about.
Like, didn't make it look very good.
Yeah, I wasn't, like, so, like, it seemed, like, passable. Like, it just seemed like a cash-in of, like, oh, look, all these DC superhero shows are doing well.
Right.
Like, we don't want to do Smallville again, but we could do Supergirl, I guess. But, like, yeah, it seemed very, like, by the numbers. Like, I remember, like, someone else describing it as, like, it just seems so, like, formulaic at this point, you know? Like, we've established all these superhero shows where, like, one person has to, oh, like, crap? I didn't know that was a thing.
Neither did I.
Great. There's sort of this formula where it's like, oh, don't forget to, I guess you can use the staff to just, like, move a statue on the button, but there's the ghost. We probably want the ghost.
Oh, yeah. This is way more metal.
It is way more metal. But, like, basically, like, all those superhero shows are like, one person has superpowers, and then there's a bunch of people who are, like, varyingly useful at, like, things that don't quite involve superpowers. And they assist the superpowers person.
Right.
And, like, someone was, like, watching, I forget who, but, like, before Supergirl premiered, I remember reading someone being like, yup, it is all those things. It's, like, attractive cast of multicultural individuals with varying degrees of skills who are working together to fight crime by proxy through one superpowered individual.
Right. I mean, at least she's a strong woman.
She is, and, like, a lot of people are, you know, like, really singing the praises of that. And, you know, like, I'm all for that. Like,
Jessica Jones is way better.
Jessica Jones, it's a great premise. Like, they did a really good job, like, examining, like, a difficult issue through the metaphor of, like, superpowers.
Yeah.
Like, that was amazing. It was really impressive.
Fucking David Tennant kicked ass.
Yeah, he did a great job on that. Now, personally, and I'm really not sure I can articulate why, but I felt like the later episodes just didn't come together as well as the earlier ones.
Feel a little rushed, maybe?
Yeah, maybe it was that they were a little rushed. Like, it just, like, the earlier ones felt like they had such care to them. Like, everything mattered, and, like, even, like, little word choices really brought out, like, the crux of, like, the issues they were trying to examine.
Right.
And then, like, later on, it just felt like they were, like, rushing to, like, hit all the plot points before they ran out of Netflix episodes.
Oh, I can't just...
No, I'm pretty sure I tried that too.
Lame sauce. Come on, there.
What does lame sauce taste like?
Tyson.
Or what is it made from?
What?
Lame sauce. What's the flavor there? Or, like, what is it derived from? Like, what's the recipe for it?
Well, there's definitely mayonnaise in it. For sure. Absolutely. And,
yeah, I believe that.
And pickle juice.
Okay.
Mayonnaise and pickle juice for sure.
Are you sure it's not, like, an aioli then? Rather than a sauce?
I mean, you could call it an aioli, I suppose. Do I want to destroy this for some reason?
It doesn't do anything,
No, I
but
don't
you
think
can.
so, but I'm going to do it anyway, because why not? No, don't. Alright, great. Go in there. Ugh.
Right? Don't you love this? Don't you just love it? Don't...
Good enough. Problem solved. Bong. And then through the door. And then we're gonna go this way.
Oh man, you should play Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometime. You should join me for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Live stream.
Oh yeah?
You would love that.
Would I love that?
I don't know. Maybe? They would probably, whether consciously or not, make an effort to make you not enjoy it by just being Vasco. There you go. Boobily doobly doo.
I opened the door.
Tweedly deedly
But then,
doo.
like, not the boss door for some reason. Right? Wasn't that a bad choice?
I
think that was a really poor choice. I think that should be the boss door.
I mean, I think it should be the boss door. Like, I get that they wanted to include this hallway, but it feels really unnecessary at this point that you've, like, done the whole point of the temple of, like, moving that statue the whole way.
But, like, why did they want to include this hallway? I feel like they were like, okay, we always have a boss key, so we've got to have a boss key.
Yeah, something does feel weird about the relationship of the boss key to the rest of it. You make a good point that it's more than just, like, the offset weird boss key, but, like, that there is this other element to it. Like, it almost feels like some, like, rookie temple designer, like, built this whole temple, and they're like, okay, great, but where's the boss key?
Right.
And he's like, what? You know, you have to have a boss door and a boss key. And he's like, well, I was just gonna have you go through this, like, room full of, like, fucking pendulums and then just, like, stumble into the boss den.
I don't know what that was. I was wondering if I could hookshot it. Apparently I cannot.
Well, you didn't try.
I did. I aimed at it. It didn't freak out, so it...
Aww,
for my money,
freak out!
Okay. What are we gonna... Dominion Rod.
Are you sure it's not the Staff of Dominion?
I'm so sorry.
It goes infinite with infinite mana.
The Mortal Draw move is really sweet. Does a lot
Weren't
of
you
damage.
the one who was, like, most incredulous of it? I was sort of like, it can sometimes do things.
I mean, it's sweet because he kills those fucking guys, like, right away. Oh, I should probably do the thing, shouldn't I?
I mean, you can do the thing. Do you want to bomb arrows?
I definitely do not want to bomb arrows.
Are you sure? Do you want to, like, listen to the bomb arrows noise? Part of me was kind of hoping that it wouldn't be here this time just to spite you.
It could happen. It could absolutely happen.
I doubt it. You were just, like, so incredulous. Like, we've gone through at least 2 temples in a row where there wasn't one. But, like, originally you were like, yeah, there's always a fairy. And then you're like, there's never a fairy. And you're, like, basically wrong both times because the game's fucking with you.
There's, like, sometimes a fairy.
In this game, there's sometimes
the
a fairy.
the stupidest number of fairies
It is the worst
possible.
number of fairies.
What could the boss be? Don't look, Professor. No, seriously, don't look. You don't want to see it.
You probably won't like
Am I
it.
here now?
No, you're not here, Professor. Quiet. But don't look. You won't like it.
Oh god.
It's so realistic.
It
It does have gross hair, though.
It does have gross hair. It's like fuzzy.
Armagoma!
I will arrow you so hard.
I want to see how well you're able to do this. I feel like I did better than I expected, but I thought this was, like, really hard. You do have to hit it in the eye, right? And not just, like, hit it?
Yeah, you have to hit it in the eye.
Yeah. I was sort of working under that assumption, but I'm not sure I ever encountered a situation where I
Oops.
didn't.
Oops. I'm flailing. I'm flailing a little bit.
It's
There you
fine.
go.
It's stunned for, like, a metric year. You heard me. I think that the professor actually turned around so she would not look at the boss.
She does not like that boss.
She didn't trust herself not to look at the boss. I respect that.
Come on, give me your eggs. There he comes. This is a trick from Ocarina of Time.
It's a trick
If
from,
you-
like, lots
if
of
you can
crap.
get to them, no, it didn't work at all. But if you can get to them before they hatch, they don't do
you
any
can
damage.
just clear all of them. You still did. You haven't once hookshotted one of them.
No, I did.
You didn't.
I did in the other room.
You're a liar.
No, I did. I did it just to satisfy you. You just weren't paying attention.
You're a liar, butt.
No, I did.
Your butt is a liar.
I really did.
Your
It was-
pants
it was
are
in-
on fire.
It was in the room with the second piece of heart.
I'm fairly certain you did not.
I did. I specifically did. Just stop already. Jesus!
What is he doing?
Just trying to be a jerk.
He's waiting for you not to look at him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That might actually be a thing.
No, it's not a thing.
That's a really long time for him to go. Like, I never had him do that, I don't think.
Bam!
Ah, my organs. What is he made of that he survives that?
That's a great
twice?
question. Heavy things. Show me your bugs.
Show me your bugs.
See? Like a boss. Arrow.
It is a bug. Why is it arrow? Oh, because it's eggs. I bet it's because eggs. Like, if they were full enemies, they would give you, like, full
Right.
thing.
Boom!
You did it, Tek. I'm so proud of you for completely beating the boss without some weird thing happening.
I did it.
It's gone now?
Yeah, now it is. Yay! Link is so legit. Look at him. Whoa.
Nani?
Nani?
What's happening?
Professor, you're not here.
It made a tiny bug so that it could make like weird Banjo-Kazooie sound effects, but you can't hear them.
So I'd really like to hit it with the thing. I know that's not like the easiest way.
No,
but
I want to see you do it. I would love that. That sounds fun.
Will it let me?
Also, you have like plenty of time because like my episode's like 9 hours long, so don't even worry about it. Just like do whatever you want.
Will it let me?
I don't know. You said you'd like to, as if you've done it before. Are you giving tech support again?
No, I haven't done it before. I just think it would be cool. And I feel like it should be possible.
Can you, like, lure the... if you stand in the light, can you lure them to one? So, like, you take collateral damage, but are able to do it? Oh.
Yes!
Nice. Nicely done.
Thank you. I'm very proud.
Wasn't that good, Professor?
You're not here! Quiet!
I said, wasn't that good?
Shh!
She could be proud of you.
No!
I'm sorry.
No, I can't be proud of him.
No, you raised a good point, actually.
We got it.
Hey, is it a bad idea to collect evil mirror shards? This is maybe something we should have asked, like, 2 years ago. Or whenever we last played this game.
Yes. I did see it. Yeah, it's pretty scary. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. Maybe this is a bad idea.
This game really makes me want, like, a Zelda game that follows the Mega Man NT Warrior trajectory of the Dark Chips.
Yeah.
Where, basically what I'm thinking is, like, some sort of, like, partway through the game, like, Ganon confrontation.
Uh-huh.
Where, like, you're clearly not ready, like, you haven't, like, charged the Master Sword or, like, some important thing that you've established you need to do.
Right.
But, like, you have to stop him from, like, destroying Hyrule Castle or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're just like, well, I have, like, these weird dark mirror pieces. I guess I can, like, something. And then you have, like, this weird fight and then, like, tragic things happen. Like, it'd be really interesting.
Yeah, I'm with you. Alright, if you want to see the next part of the game, click over here.
Which thing is represented by you hitting yourself with a giant statue hand?
What?
Well, wait, like, okay, you click over there to continue the game or whatever.
Right.
So, like, what is, like...
Where can they
what
click to make that happen?
what if they want to see you hit
That's
yourself?
not an option.
But I feel like it should be.
Not an option.
Is what I'm saying, though.
It's not an option.
I feel like it should
Click
be.
over here to see Vasco's run of the temple.
I like that you put them in, like, the corners for some reason. Why did you do that?
What do you mean? It's half of the screen. This half of the screen for Vasco?
Well, you were definitely lower on the right and, like, higher on the left as if you were, like, cornering.
Alright, this half of the screen for
So
the
then the
next
top
part.
right corner is where we go for hit you statue.
No, it's not an option.
Hit you statue.
Not an option.
Give you cookie.
See you then.